Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good whatever time of the day you're watching this. So, as we continue to keep going down this list, we have another movement change. So, on my original list, Brandon Silvers of the Houston Roughnecks was at 8. After the releases of Brian Scott and Ryan Willis, the addition of Paxton Lynch, the addition of Brett Hundley, all this wacky quarterback movement, I ended up putting Silvers at number 7. So whether Silvers or McDonald starts, I do think the Roughnecks end the season with a top 4 quarterback statistically. Now, if people don't realize, Silvers is now with AJ Smith, someone who's probably been around because of the XFL and the spring league and everything like that. But Silvers has been in the AAF with the Express. That's the same team Christian Hackenberg, Johnny Manziel, and Zach Mettenberger were all on. The XFL, he's up in Seattle. He's Reed Johnson's favorite, and then spent time with the Spring League with the Conquerors. So statistically, he's actually a top 10 quarterback of all these post 2000 alt leagues. He's actually thrown for 19 touchdowns, which is the second most of these XFL, FXFL, AAF, TSL 2021, USFL, all these guys. He even played in fan control football in 2022 for a game or two. And he's also seventh in passing yards. He's passed for over 2,000 yards, which is just a little bit more than Dante Culpepper over his time over the 4 leagues. So Silvers has a chance to move his way up in these kind of cherry pick stats that we're doing over here. Silvers is coming out of, I believe it's Troy University. He's one of the most underrated passers, underrated QBs you'll see. He's had some time with the Jets. He's been along. He's a pro. He's not going to light this league up by any means, but he is going to be one of the more secure quarterbacks here, whether it's him or McDonald's. You're going to need the trust in this offense that AJ Smith is putting together. This guy's a pro. He's a Hal Mummy disciple, a June Jones disciple. He's going to put these guys in a position to succeed. Silvers doesn't have the strongest arm, but he knows the throws to make. And with this air raid spread offense that Houston will run, it's going to be very similar to what we saw in 2020, in which PJ Walker, who didn't always have the strongest arm, but made the throws and was the best quarterback in that league. So, with that track history that I've seen with not only AJ Smith and that Houston type offense, but also with Brandon being a consistent, solid passer, this guy's only going to get better as the season goes on. Thank you. You guys have a good night.